Hello, my peeps. This Algebra Nation podcast will cover Algebra Nation workbook, the right side of page 44. Let's get jiggy with it.
If you need more practice beyond this, we've got that practice problems folder. And if you have any questions, we also got that wall below. But now it's time. A line can be modeled by the equation y equals mx plus b. Solve y equals mx plus b for m. So we want to solve this equation for m. Y equals mx plus b. We want to solve for m. So what are we going to do in this case? Again, if you need to, write down the equivalent equation over to the side and follow the same process. But by now, what do you think we're going to do first? We're going to look at any addition, subtraction, and move it over, subtract over, just like you would subtract a number over, we would subtract b over. We get the b's to cancel. Y minus b are not like terms, so leave it as y minus b equals mx. Again, we're trying to solve for m here. M times x, this is multiplied, and the opposite of multiplying would be dividing both sides by x. The x's simplify, and m would equal y minus b all over x. Be very careful, it's all over x. And the answer in this case is b. And again, if you want to look at that again, check this out. Again, we have the equation y equals mx plus b. We're going to subtract the b's over. Now what do we do next? We divide both sides by x. And then the final answer would be m, your slope equals y minus b over x. Again, just want to show you it again. It was a little fast, but overall, that's the process you have to learn. You have to add and subtract first, and then multiply and divide is a lot of the cases here. You notice we had a plus b, so we subtracted it over, and we had a times x, we divided that over. And it's just the same process you did when you solved equations. So there you go. But I got one more for you to try. Ready? Let's do one that's just a little bit more.
I'm still hung up on that whole what sound does the fox make?
Pointing nose, chasing mice and digging holes. Tiny paws up the hill. Suddenly you're standing still. Your fur is red, so beautiful, like an angel in disguise. But if you meet a friendly host, will you communicate by moors? How will you speak to that? What does the fox say? What the fox say? What the fox say? What the fox say? What does the fox say? The secret of the fox, ancient mystery. Somewhere deep in the woods, I know you're hiding. What is your sound? Will we ever know? Will only mystery.
Maybe after you pass the state exam, we'll figure out what the fox says.
challenging, not at first, but at the end. You'll see what I'm talking about. The price of a taco P depends on the price of beef B and the demand for Mexican food M. In the end, though, what do you always focus on? You got an equation, and this one's saying solve it for B. So here we've got P equals 2B plus 2M. Trying to solve for B. So what do we look for first? Anything added or subtracted? I see I'm adding 2M, so I'm going to move it over, subtract it to the other side. Minus 2M, minus 2M. The 2M's cancel over here, and P minus 2M are not like terms. That'll be P minus 2M equals 2B. Remember, we're trying to solve for B, and now we have a number times B. So the opposite of multiplying, timesing, would be dividing. We divide both sides by 2, and B equals P minus 2M over 2. That's not it. I don't see the answer. Yet. You may see the answer, but you have to remember, when you divide, another way to divide is divide every term by 2. So in this case, B would equal, ready? P over 2 minus 2M over 2. This is the process of splitting up the numerator, so therefore you have everything divided by 2. And these two simplify, leaving you P minus 2, P over 2 minus M. Sorry, P over 2 minus M. So B equals P over 2 minus M is the answer. This was correct, but I didn't see it, so you had to continue to simplify your answer. So in the end, literal equations have a lot of variables. Your goal is to solve for one in terms of the other. You use the same rules as solving, and if it helps, rewrite the equation and replace the letters, the variables, with numbers, and see the process of solving one way and try and mimic it for your question. Again, if that